I am a disciple of Jesus Christ. Who I am as a disciple has been shaped and formed by the generosity of others. It started when I was young. My Aunt Leela and Aunt Hazel were my childhood Sunday school teachers. For years they planned lessons for me. Many of those years, I was the only child in class, but they came prepared. I have very fond memories of sitting with my Aunt Leela in front of an opened oven door. The room we met in didn't have heat, so we would pull up our chairs in front of that oven, lean in, and talk about the stories of Jesus and share the testimonies of others. The level of giving she gave, week after week, was a profound offering of generosity in my life. My discipleship is shaped by leaders at camps I attended. These were wonderful weeks because this was a very safe place for me to experiment with my faith. I could use faith language. I could use faith behavior. It was a place where I could lower the protective barriers that kept me from being hurt. The leaders were generous with their time, but also in sharing their hope, their faith, and their expectations of who we were all called to be as faithful disciples. My discipleship is shaped by friends who remind me of the abundance of generosity that I live in. One particular friend made me acutely aware as she shared with me the emptiness she experienced by not having people in her life that shared the stories of God's steadfast love. I am formed and shaped as a disciple of Jesus Christ by persons who have stubborn hope for the unfolding presence of community of Christ in this world. Those who are tireless in their witness and in their financial offerings as they are shaping new disciples. Generosity brings the life-changing gospel to persons of all ages who are becoming new creation in Christ. Please accept this invitation to live out your generosity. From Romans 12:1 and 2. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers and sisters, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your spiritual worship. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your minds, so that you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect.